Low. What you up to? Ah, okay. Is that the rules? What is that? What's that rouge?
Good afternoon. Just waiting on our players to arrive and we can begin.
Oh, I had to click skull.
Yeah.
There you go. think I clicked it right.
Let's see. Yep, you are now officially a lost soul and have access to the rest of the server.
Yes, I'm always a lost soul.
All of my followers are lost souls, and I have found them to care for them.
Also, I saw your Phasmophobia stream. It was awesome.
I'm aware. I was interacting with you.
I gotta change my name though.
Yeah,
Gotta
go
put it
ahead and
back
do
to
that.
club. Just to play grad, cause I always change it.
So how have you been?
I've been okay.
Don't have too many people in just yet, so just us for the moment.
Mhm. Alright, Ma.
Just waiting on Emo Rat and Nerfalot. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this down a little bit more. And we'll start the other. Since we are in New Orleans, a little bit of jazz will go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Vampire the Masquerade New Orleans by Night. Me and my players are still a little new to this system, as well as the setting, but we're muddling through. So, there may be mistakes here and there, but I'm sure they'll get through just fine. They tend to come up with the most interesting of solutions sometimes. So once the other players arrive, we will begin. How's everyone doing today? Thought you were changing your name, by the way.
I am changing my Twitch name. I'm always keeping Playgrat.
I thought you talking about in Roll20.
Oh yeah, it's Vasmir.
No,
That.
I'm talking about how you pop up.
I don't know. It's just going to be like that.
Okay.
That just says as Vasmir, but it doesn't change anything.
That's not what I'm referring to, Phil. Unless you see in the bottom left where your icon is. Now it has your name there. I thought you were going to change that.
Oh no. Hold up. Basically.
Okay. If you don't mind, I don't mind. Hopefully, even more will join us in a moment. It looks like Sir Nerfsalot has entered.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. My first day of actually welding in my welding class was today.
Nice.
Yes.
How'd that go?
I am amazed at how much technique goes into arc welding. you you can't hold the rod too close to your workpiece, otherwise it'll stick. Hello. If you hold the rod too far, it'll do what's called long arcing, and that makes the weld itself bubbly, and that's not good. If you move it too fast, well, then the weld gets thin. You can't move too slow. I don't know what happens when you move too slow. And the whole time, the rod itself is getting shorter. The way, kind of similar to like how when you sharpen a pencil, it gets shorter. Now imagine that happening automatically and like on fast forward. So yeah, there's a lot of technique in this, and honestly, I'm having a good time.
That's cool.
It's relaxing. It's meditative, even if it is dangerous.
Uh-oh, we lost the ammo kid.
Hold up.
And I think I saw the emo rat pop in briefly. How you doing, dude? Awesome, glad to hear it. You're mute, by the way. Or your mic's not working, one of the two.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I had to change my name.
It occurs to me that my token at the bottom is showing my real name instead of my username.
Yeah, you might want to fix that. Go to settings.
Display name. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna change that to my character's name.
or just your screen name, whichever.
Yeah, because I'm playing on the Thursday night.
There we go.
Okay,
So we
there
have
it is.
certain nerfs a lot.
Mhm.
The emo kid does not care that his first name is broadcasted. That is his prerogative.
There you go. I'll
Oh,
change
for
stuff.
Kitty Biscuits, hey, how you doing? And hey, Abysny, how you doing? Hopefully there will not be too many spoilers as we're still setting up, as the emo rat is having a few technical issues.
Congrats on getting into welding. I never really do welding. I didn't think it's not good for me.
Oh, I didn't think it was good for me either, but then I tried it.
Oh, I just now thought of what I want to do now. I want to be like a, what was it called? Craftsman, but more lean.
A maker?
Mm-hmm.
A maker is very much a generalist, and I guess welding, machining, those things are just more specialized under that umbrella.
Yeah, a carpenter.
Oh, the
Yep,
plague
but I-
rat, huh? Okay.
Yep.
You misspelled plague.
Really?
Yeah, the U and the G went the other way around.
Oh, the U. Okay, well,
That's the plows rat.
the U and the G. Okay.
Okay, just as a quick note to the viewers, the Nightbot will eventually get around to letting everyone know. But when the game gets started, I'm not going to be paying that much attention to chat because my players are going to be having the majority of my focus. So stick around for after the game, and I'll be sure to thank everyone for hanging out and all that other good jazz. Maybe even answer a few questions if anyone has any. Love the music. I'm glad you like it. My players can't hear it at the moment because I don't have any music playing for them on Roll20 because, well, I don't have the rights to that music. I had there earlier. But my players can always listen to the pod to see what music they're missing out on.
Okay. Ooh, that fucking hurt.
Ooh, emo
Whoa.
cat. There he is. How you doing, dude?
I feel like shit trying to get my connection to work. I'm using my phone for my Discord. I'm trying to see why this web page refuses to load. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Where's Discord? Oh, delete. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. Hey, do you know where that purple blanket, I mean the other gray blanket is? I tried to find it earlier, I couldn't find it.
Wow. While waiting on y'all.
I just need this. I just need more 20 load. I'm not sure where it's at. I'm connected to the internet. Your session expired here. Okay, reload the page. Okay. Common scale sizes. Okay. You know what? Because I don't have to see too many maps on this one. Where's it?
Want to hit the head super quick before we begin while you're getting all that worked out?
Wish I knew which one was which. Games. Oh, it's my night.
How you been, old man?
Like death.
Yeah, that's every day. Sound like the grandpa.
I know, right? Once I do this with the app, we'll see what we can do. We'll test something real quick. Did that pump everything up?
Saw a splash of blood or whatever that is.
Sure is a lot of thunder overhead.
I'm hearing a little bit of thunder. Not enough to be concerning.
I have my character sheet up on my phone, but I'm still trying to load the site on the laptop, but I got the my character sheet open on the phone.
Okay, well, it looks like you're in the game now.
Looks like you might be coming.
It's just being a little slow.
Like, it's been that could be abysmal here. It's a strange considering he lives in city limits.
Oh, that actually shut the flow a little bit.
Excuse me.
Alright, so go ahead and do the catch-up bit. Just for everyone watching, and to remind our players, the year is 1995. Near the start of, actually. Carnival is in full swing. Mardi Gras is right around the corner. The city of New Orleans is packed. It is impossible to walk pretty much anywhere without bumping into someone, being grabbed by somebody, or just being jostled in general. There's just a sea of bodies. It would be so very claustrophobic if it wasn't the fact that our players are not among the living anymore. In fact, instead of feeling claustrophobic, they feel hungry. It is a buffet of kin everywhere. Juice bags as far as the eye can see of so many different flavors. But all these sensations, stimulation, The sights, the sounds, the smells. It can be a little bit much, even for those among the dead. So, our coterie was heading towards the Twilight Club. Not that Twilight, that doesn't exist yet when this came out. Thank goodness. Regardless, on their way to the Twilight Club, after one or two grabbing a snack on the way, our friend Vasmir was grabbed by a couple of assailants, thinking that, hey, I'm about to get some more action and more food. Oh my god, that's a steak coming towards my heart. A brief scuffle, and suddenly these two assailants leap far away, farther than any man normally could, which is interesting because they smelled human and jumped around the corner after injuring Vasmir's son. So, first of all, let's go ahead and introduce our lovely kindred. Let us start with... Gregory, how about you go first?
Right. Should I say what clan or leave that for the audience to guess?
I'll leave that up to you.
Alright. I think it's more fun keeping them guessing. Even when it's a character that, is very much the stereotype. Anyway, Gregory is very much... He was a simple kind of man before he died, and he's desperately trying to stay that way. He's still... I shouldn't say still. He is still working doing the type of work he did in life. He was a machinist, working lathes and milling machines. He's still takes great pride in the stuff that he makes. He is he's very stoic and very much tries to keep his head on straight and not succumb to his, otherworldly desires. He doesn't want to go making his problems into somebody else's problems. And his way of, his way of doing that right now is, or his way of dealing with it, he is a bagger.
Okay.
He hasn't yet bitten any mortals. But who knows? Who knows what'll happen?
We shall see how that plays out soon. Next up, I believe, is... Oh, not that one. Oh, believe. Give me a rat. I forget which character you were playing. Was it Mario or Iva? It was Mario, right? Yeah, Mario.
Mario.
Go ahead and tell us a little bit about your character.
Forgive my voice. Mario Wells is a private investigator. Been since he was alive. Has a little office in the city. Secretary's been there with him for years. Somewhat recently divorced. Has a son. Just took the son in divorce. He come across one of the other party members here, who was a complete novice to the way things are done in life, or in life, I guess that's to say. And just kind of tasked McGrady kind of show him the ropes and make sure he doesn't out himself and violate protocol, so to speak. He's a pretty simple person. He doesn't go out of his way to talk a lot about himself. He loves hearing about other people. That's all I got for him.
Okay. Last but not least, but certainly one of the least luckiest, is Vasmar.
Okay, well, yeah, very funny. Well, Vasmar is a very crafty man. He works at a resale shop and he sells lamps at the middle of the night. He used to sell furniture in his human life, but that changed a little after. Anyways, he's trying to keep his urges down, but something just tells him he needs more. But he's learning his ways. Few mistakes here and there. He's learning. He just
You're definitely the hungriest of the three.
he sure is. Still learning.
Well then. And also it should be noted that Vasmar is currently in the middle of a project that he just launched a night or two ago at most, trying to move the location of his business where it's from now. Because, just what happens, he opened up shop in Lupine territory.
In werewolf country.
No fault of his. He was mortal when it happened. But that was a very close call. And currently, Vasmir is quite banged up. There's still plenty of jazz music happening in the background. But you are in the alley. You are stabbed a few times with a wooden stake. Thankfully, it did not find your heart. You don't know what would have happened if it did find your heart, but you'd rather not find out. You're still all new to this. Well, at least you are. The back window of a black sedan has been shot out in case there was someone in the driver's side seat, which there was not. But you can see clearly now, as again, the window has been shattered. Vasmar, looking over your sheet, looks like you still have a stain, which we will deal with later. And you have sustained 2 superficial injuries. Would you like to attempt to mend one of those injuries?
Yes.
Lovely. I will need a rouse check from you.
I hate
What
fucking
is your
rouse.
hunger at currently?
3.
Your hunger is at 3. I didn't
Yep.
realize you had gotten that hungry. Good luck.
Oh yeah, he fails every check.
Like I said, the unluckiest, so give me a rouse check. Your hunger is at 4. You are ravenous. You can barely keep your fangs in check, but the wounds mend. And it is at this time you hear a clattering sound as a cylindrical object comes from around the corner, bounces off the opposite wall, hits the ground, and rolls, and smoke starts to pour from it. As the smoke begins to billow out, there is another clatter as a similar cylindrical object bounces out along the same path, rolling not too far away, beginning to fill that alleyway with smoke. The sound of running footsteps running towards the sedan that you can no longer see very easily can be heard. What do you do?
I'd like to use my heightened senses to see if there is darkness and
Well, it's not darkness.
make
It's smoke.
chase. I mean, I'd still be able to see through it, right?
Smoke? No, it's obscuring. It's not darkness, it's smoke. Now, if you want to go
I'm saying I
through
can-
the smoke, however, there's going to be something else I'm going to need you to do. I'm going to need a frenzy check as the primal beast inside equates smoke with fire.
I'm gonna do that. Let's see. What do I click?
On your sheet, let me take a look. See, it should be under humanity, I believe. Yeah, resist frenzy.
Humanity.
Oh, it's under willpower. My apologies.
Wait a second. Willpower. You say click humanity?
No, it should have a spot there that says
Resist
resist
frenzy.
frenzy. Right under willpower.
Forgive me, I'm slow right now. I'm like my total will. Right, what okay, I see it.
Okay, what are the other two of you doing?
I guess I guess chase after. See if I can
You're
chase
going to run
after
through
it.
the smoke as well?
Yes.
I'm going to need a resist frenzy from you as well. And keep in mind that you are down 1 superficial damage. You still have 1. Okay, you managed to resist the frenzy as you try to run through. And how about you, Gregory?
I'm also wanting to pursue them.
Okay.
But I really want to avoid being seen. Not that I need to activate obfuscate, but like, are we about to run into a crowd, or
You're running
is there
towards
going to
the
be?
sedan currently that's in the alley.
Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Okay, that was a critical success. Lovely. So, as you barrel through the smoke, not finding the dangers despite what happened earlier, because these were clearly not normal people, you burst out of the smoke in time to see 2 pistols leveled at you, and since, well, let me see. Who has the highest dexterity?
I doubt that's Gregory.
Not Vasmir. He ain't agile.
You guys gonna give me numbers? I mean, you
I
can't
have
just say it's
only
not
2.
me.
I have no.
I have-
I have
I have
one.
2.
Dun, dun, dun. Wait, look up what I need to roll again real quick because it's been a moment. That's what I thought. Okay. Okay, so I heard Gregory say 2 and everyone else say 1. Was that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Gregory, giving a little snarl as he runs out, is unfortunately going to get shot at. Wait, what?
All right. Do I need to roll to dodge, or?
Well, what would you be using as cover?
Honestly, nothing. I can't. I don't imagine there's much cover to run to, and honestly, I'm about to rely on that undead fortitude.
Probably.
Yep. I don't expect to be able to dodge this.
Yeah, because they kind of were prepared for this and you guys were not, so.
Well,
Let's see.
honestly, I'm more interested in shooting back than trying to dodge.
Okay, so the first shot is going to slam into you, dealing. Let me double check just to make sure there's no chance for you to dodge, because this is going to hurt otherwise. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so you can try to make a defend against this. It's going to be using your dexterity and athletics, but as there's no cover, it'll be -2 dice.
I wouldn't be able to outroll the number of successes.
How many dice do you have?
That would be a total, before the negatives, or after the negatives, I'd have only 1 die. And I see 2 successes that I gotta compete against.
I thought I was whispering that roll. Weird. Anyways, but that could still reduce the damage by 1. So, might as well go ahead and take the roll.
Alright. Shoot. Remind me again how I do a custom roll.
It should be a dice symbol at the top left of your character sheet.
I see. Difficulty, just leaving it at 2. Oh no.
Alright, so the first crack of the bullet sounds, and you will take 5 damage, which is superficial, which means it's reduced to 3 superficial damage. And I believe you said you had fortitude, which will hopefully help you out there.
I don't have physical fortitude.
Oh, so that's going to be 3 superficial damage. Go ahead and mark that on your sheet. And the second goon is going to take a shot at our friend Mario. It will get no successes as he is currently jumping over the hood of the car to get to the passenger side. So, all 3 of you manage to resist your frenzies, rush through the smoke, and see them about to jump into the sedan to drive away. What do you do now? As there's the loud crack of gunfire, these weapons are not silenced. It's only a matter of time before someone goes, "What the hell is that?" Then again, maybe the jazz playing throughout the streets is drowning things out.
Well, my pistol is silenced. And, last scene, when we were, at the very start of this conflict, I had, Silence of Death active. And unless it's like something I have to concentrate on, then it'd probably stay up.
I think it lasts until the end of the scene, yeah, but either way, it's kind of a moot point because, again, their guns aren't silenced and they just fired 2 rounds out.
Yeah. Well, I certainly think another one won't hurt, silence or not.
Okay.
Either way.
So you're going to fire at which one?
I want to shoot at, since the other one is going for the passenger seat, I want to shoot this one who is, I presume, going to be the driver.
Okay. What about Mario and Vazmir?
I'm gonna try to break their wheels off their car
You're going
with
to try
my
to
strength.
break their wheels off their car. Okay.
Literally just break one wheel off.
That should be fun to see.
I want to try to use Unseen Passage to try to get a tag number off the vehicle.
Unseen Passage, well, they already see you, so Unseen Passage isn't going to work because they're already aware of you. I don't think you can make them unaware until higher levels, where you just literally badge from their sight. But you can still try to get the tag numbers because the back is facing you just fine. So, here's what's going to happen. They're going to shoot at you guys. Well, one shoot back at them. They're going to, of course, focus on the guy that they just see you pulling out the gun. Well, they're going to focus on the guy with the gun and the guy rushing the vehicle. Mario, we'll start with you first. Yours will be just a little bit easier. We're going to need a wits and investigation roll from you. We will say difficulty is 3, just because there's a lot going on right now and you're trying to focus your mind on memorizing these numbers.
You said 3?
Yeah, difficulty is 3. Wits and investigation. Okay. That was not a critical, thankfully, but still, that is 5 successes. That is more than enough. You will be able to recall the driver's plate long enough, the tag numbers long enough to be able to write them down later, and hopefully find out who the hell these guys are. So, we will go with the two that are about to shoot each other now, Gregory and this gentleman who are about to exchange gunfire. This will be the greater number of successes will be the one who comes out on top. I will need a firearms and composure roll from you, sir.
All right. This is not a cold shot. I'm just... Well, ideally, I'd aim for center mass, so yeah.
Difficulty will be at 2. Well, that is a success to you. What type of weapon are you using? What pistol?
I imagine this the pistol he's got is something common. Not a Glock, but like maybe a 1911.
1911? Okay.
Yeah.
So we will say that is
5 ACP.
I don't know what that means.
40 is the round.
We'll say
45.
that's a medium-sized handgun. So that'll be a +3, so that will be 4 damage you just did to this poor bastard. As any question about whether these were human, kindred, or what is quickly dispelled as there is a spurt of blood and a pained cry as he jumps to the driver's seat trying to start the car. The other will now fire at our friendly Vasmir. This guy is still not able to get a clear shot off as he is giving a quick shot and then jumping into the passenger seat. So, Vasmir, let's take a look at your sheet as you want to rip off a tire. This is not going to be an easy check.
I don't know. That's why I plan to use lethal body to do that.
Lethal body works on mortals.
Oh crap! I thought I was talking about lethal body. Okay, oh, fair enough.
Using this power, the user is capable of causing horrendous damage to mortals, tearing skin and breaking bones with bare fingers. But there is a chance. I'm going to say this difficulty is going to be at 6 because you're trying to rip something metal and rubber off with your bare hands. That's clearly not within the realm of humanity. In fact, let me just double check to make sure I'm not making that a bit too difficult. Let's see. Yeah, that's a very hard thing, so that's going to be 6. Now, I will need a strength and athletics roll from you. You'll note that that only gives you 5 dice, so you're going to need a critical. And you have 4 hunger dice. However, if you want to gamble, you can rouse the blood another time to get a blood surge to get 2 extra dice to your strength.
Oh crap! This is gonna be a tough one. What the heck?
Okay.
So 2 extra dice.
So first, let's do the rouse check and see what happens.
Please help me out, cause I'm.
Now, for once, the beast does not demand payment. However, the beast is slightly distracted by... Oh, the blood. It is hot. And it is right there coming right out of these two people. I need you to resist hunger frenzy.
That's a big thing. Okay. So just resist frenzy.
One moment, I'm going to have to find, because it's going to be an interesting little difficulty, because your current hunger is at 4, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so thankfully, the sight of an open wound or the overpowering smell of blood, it does tempt you, but it's not going to be too difficult. It's going to be a difficulty of 2. You need 2 successes to keep from giving into your beast and going into a hunger frenzy.
Okay, so just do frenzy.
Resist frenzy. Oh, good. So you managed to resist giving into the beast, but the beast is not happy. It is hungry. You are starving. So give me a strength and athletics roll and add 2 dice. Difficulty
Athletics.
is 6.
Strength. You said 2 dice?
Yeah, you add 2.
So we're breaking for better.
So you're going to be rolling a total of 7 dice against a difficulty of 6.
Please work.
This the one with the quilt pattern.
Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was so close yet so far. And that is a bestial failure. So, let's see what compulsion you are about to get.
Yeah, I kind of seen this coming. That was worth a shot.
You got close. You almost did it.
That is 5 hunger dice. Is that correct?
So what?
He rolled 5 hunger dice. Is that correct?
Why did he roll 500 dice with the crap?
I didn't roll 500 dice.
Yes, you did.
I did a rouse check.
Let me check your sheet. Because you should be at hunger 4. Somehow you maxed out your hunger. Okay, when you fail a rouse check, though, it automatically increases it for you. You don't have to do it yourself.
Ah.
So, in the interest of being nice to you, I will allow you to re-roll a d10, which will be that bestial failure die. So just roll straight 1d10. That will give you 5 out of 6 successes. You give a mighty tug, the vehicle shifts, they curse, like, what the hell is happening? And that will bring us on to the next and most likely final round, as they duck down, hands coming out just enough to fire blindly at all of you. So they will be firing at disadvantage. Well, not disadvantage, but at a penalty. What will the rest of you doing as the car revs and it's about to leave very quickly?
I'm gonna grab one of the men out and just take him out.
You're going to try to grab one of the men out. Okay.
Yep.
Wrench him out of the car. Nice.
Which one are you going to try to go for? The passenger or the driver?
Well, I think what I really think, I think I'm on the passenger side. If I think so, and one of them's gonna pull out the arm. I think the passenger is gonna pull out his arm, is gonna grab him, bring him right out,
Okay.
right from the window.
Mario, what are you going to be doing?
Can I see the faces of these guys now?
They're ducked down currently.
Okay, I want to try to memorize everything that like they're wearing, anything interesting that they may be doing, or if I hear a voice, just anything I can take note of.
All right. And Gregory.
So we're behind the vehicle, like we see the tail lights and all that?
Yeah, it's revved up. It's about to take off, and, well, Asperger's running to the driver's side, about to get ready to yank someone out.
The driver's side or the passenger side?
I thought you said driver.
I said passenger.
Passenger? Okay.
Alright,
I used to have the car back, huh?
Sorry, what was Gregory
What
doing?
do I want to do?
Oh, okay, just deciding.
I'm still thinking. Um,
I'm trying to think.
I wanna run up to the passengers.
That would be a-
I want to run up to the driver's side and just shoot. I don't.
Yeah, through my phone.
Mm,
I don't know why the audio is not going to my. Not going to my thing also.
I don't think I'd be able to pull them out like Vasmir's doing. I'm gonna shoot out as many of the tires as I can.
Okay, that sounds like a called shot.
That'll be a called shot.
Alright, well, since there's only one person rushing towards the vehicle, both coming are going to probably train their guns on him. Which means,
Actually-
Vasmir, you're going to have a very interesting choice to make in a moment. What was that?
Yay.
Do I know whether this vehicle is front wheel or rear wheel drive?
Give
Because
me
I'm gonna be aiming for a drive wheel.
Intelligence and drive check.
All right.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. I'm trying to get my thing to work back on my phone, and I finally got it. Sorry.
Okay, you might be able to take a wild guess on that one, yeah?
All right.
So, we'll go ahead and do yours first, Gregory. Go ahead and take your called shot against the driver tire.
All right, and a called shot is -2.
I think so.
I'm asking.
That's what I'm about to confirm for you right now. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Now, after you're gonna make your test, and then you're going to subtract successes. So you're going to subtract
So
two
subtract
successes.
successes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not dice, but successes. So you need to get more than 2. Normally, I could be a dick and say that this got just had concealment, so no.
All right.
So make it a normal roll, and we'll subtract 2 successes from it.
I left it at difficulty 2. Shoot, that only leaves 1 success.
Which is enough to certainly put a hole in it, but probably not enough to make it go flat real quick. Which will bring us to the other 2 gunmen who are going to train their guns on Vasmar. Now, you're going to try to rip this guy out, right?
Yes.
That's going to keep you from dodging. Would you like to say screw it and dodge before they shoot you out? Or are you going to eat the bullets and get this guy?
It's a tough decision. I'll try to dodge it out first.
If you
Head
dodge,
on.
they're gone.
Oh crap, we gotta figure out what they are first, so tough decision. I would morally focus on trying to rip one of them out at least.
Okay,
Eat the
so-
bullet and the man.
Eat the bullet and the man, yes.
So you're not going to be ducking down to taking cover, but you can still attempt to instinctively dodge to reduce the damage. I'll give you that much. But they're still going to have difficulty of 2, and to dodge this is going to be a what did I say? Dexterity and athletics earlier.
Yeah, I think
That
so.
gives you 2 dice. That is 2 dice you must split up between 2 attacks. You can't roll 2 dice on both of them, so good luck.
Fair enough. Dexterity. You said extra dice, there's 2, or is it?
You only have 2. Your blood
Okay.
surge was not for dexterity, it was for strength. Now, the first one got 1 success. How many dice would you like to spend to defend against this?
1 die?
You're going to use one die? Okay.
Yeah, it only has 1 success.
Good luck.
Difficulty of 2, you said.
Would probably be higher, but I'll look that up later. So yeah, just go ahead and say 2 for now. This is like point blank.
Excuse me.
Okay, why did you roll 3 dice? Your athletics and dexterity only gives you 2 dice, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hold on a second. This is...
Okay, to make a custom roll, so you only roll 1 die. Top right, or top left of your character sheet, there's a dice symbol. You need to click that.
Name the roll.
Why the heck did you even roll 3? Look at your sheet again. Did I look at the wrong person's sheet? Probably. Dexterity 1, athletics 1. Yes, you should have only rolled 2 dice. Why'd you roll 3?
I put 1 in the extra dice rather than difficulty.
Probably.
Oh yeah, when I moused over it, I see that. Yeah. It occurs to me I could have used willpower on my my shot, but
Would you like to do that
now? If you'll allow it, yeah.
Yeah, since we're all still new to this and getting used to it. Let's see. Actually, since you have no cover, your defending would be at -2 dice for Vasmir, so you'd only roll 1 die regardless. But so we'll go with that.
I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll those. Okay, so I only got 1 of those 3.
Okay.
So 1 more success added to that roll where I was shooting a tire.
Alrighty. Vasmir, what are you doing?
Crap.
Just use /R 1d10, buddy. Okay, that is 1 success against his 1 success. However, this is point blank, so he's still going to manage to peg you for 3 damage. That's going to be reduced to 2 superficial.
Yes, 2.
And go ahead and give me another resist frenzy test. As this next one is going to be a contested roll between his firearms and your strength and brawl. And you are very hungry. That frenzy is not enough to succeed. The difficulty was 2.
Oh, dang.
So, things are about to get very messy.
Upside, they're probably gonna get messy for the guy you're latched onto.
So, first of all, Vasmir, go ahead and give me your strength and brawl roll at difficulty 2.
You gotta brawl to do that. Oh yeah, I forgot. This dude don't do brawl.
Well, strength plus 2.
And I will allow you to... So that's a messy critical.
I forget if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Not only are you frenzied, but that was a messy critical on top of it. So he pulls out his gun. He's about to fire. You grab it. You crush the barrel. Throw it to the side. Your face a snarl as you reach in, grab him by the collar, and you rip him out. And the last thing anyone else knows is happening is that the car squeals off, the driver getting away as you sink your teeth into his neck. You bite, and you bite hard. You are not here for pleasure. You are here for food. And he is on the menu. It's like biting into a juicy grape. The juice just bursts forth onto your tongue. Hot, thick, delicious. And you drink. And you do not stop. You grab him tightly, hold him in place as he squirms, struggles, and finally starts to go limp. And you can feel the beating of his heart on your tongue. It's rapid, it's excited, it is hot, and you feel stronger than ever. And then finally, the music you were just able to start enjoying with that heartbeat slows, ends, and he's dry. You may reduce your hunger to 0 as you just drained him completely. And
I
with
feel so
that, I need to go use the bathroom. So I will be right back.
Ow! I did something so stupid.
I don't know what you're gonna do with that corpse, buddy.
I don't know what I'm
I'm
gonna
looking
do
at-
with it.
I'm looking out of there.
We can find a dumpster.
Yeah, find a dumpster. They'll find my tracks. I'm dead.
Well, without metagaming, we can deduce that these are ghouls. Bled like a mortal, as he said, smelled mortal, but they had, that was potence. That was the disciplined potence that at least one of them showed.
But here's the thing. I drank, like, a dude's blood. I was supposed to drink a brunette's blood. That's not supposed to
Yeah.
work like that.
Well,
Works in weird ways.
The more desperate we are, the lower our standards are. But I am legitimately curious how that's going to affect things.
That kind of makes me curious too, because I did something really messed up that I wasn't supposed to do, but it happened.
Welcome to VTM.
Should I say it's worth it, but it's not worth it in the end?
Honestly, this is some of the best possible circumstances to have that kind of failure. So yeah, you frenzied. Yeah, hunger got bad, but the only one to suffer most from it was a
Was
bad
the
guy who was attacking us in the first place.
Ah. Well, we can know what he looks like now, and now figure out what he goes to. Oh wait, I dried him.
Yeah, so much for interrogation.
Yeah, so much for it.
We can check for a wallet, ID, anything.
Yeah. Like I say, I'm not hungry no more.
For now.
For now.
So the next time you roll something,
Yeah, that seems about right.
you got horrible luck when it comes to that. Oh, I feel like this. The only good thing that happened is my damn D started draining.
Hmm.
It's your mother what kills me if I don't go to work.
I don't know.
Somebody has to pay for a speed thing.
She's kind of in the kitchen. Don't want to go bother her. She was yelling a few minutes ago, so I don't want to go out there.
Yeah, I try to not get too loud. What? Anyway, so there.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if I was still hit my car or not.
So, guys, I'm going to take a quick look at your sheet to see what convictions you might have, see if anything can save you. No, not really, no. So,
This was very much a self-defense.
Self-defense, I take
Oh,
that.
so
Well,
as
self-defense.
the
until they
car
started trying to
squeals
run.
off, already starting to run on its rim, Gregory and Mario are more concerned with that at the moment. Not sure what Basmer's doing, just know that he pulled one out for questioning. And when they look back, they see it just a little bit too late that what is left is a mangled body. It was roughly ripped from the car, injured that way, bitten into, air hugged so that pretty much his entire torso is broken and floppy as he shattered so many bones in that hold. Thanks to his superhuman strength. Vasmir, you were playing with powers you do not understand yet, and you lost control as a result of your own actions. Since it was self-defense, I will lower the number of stains to 1. Normally it would have been 2. So, mark one more stain on your humanity. You should be stains 2 now.
Anyways.
Was he even here when I said all that?
No, my mom was asking me a question. Sorry.
Did you hear what I said?
A little bit. That's it.
You mark one more stain on your humanity.
You lost control due to your own actions. You were gambling with your powers all night long, with powers you don't fully understand, nor do you understand their price, and you lost control. Since it was in self-defense, even though they were starting to run away, I will lower the stain from 2 to 1. So you are currently at stains 2 instead of stains 3.
Ah. Great.
Not only that, but a few of you have bullet holes in your shirt and a bullet hole in your body. And thanks to Mario's enhanced senses, he can hear concerned shouts nearby. You don't have long before they come to investigate. Also, Mario, you noticed a few things of interest. First of all,
Oh,
the license plate is from New York. The accent even had that typical New York accent when they were cursing and panicking, trying to get away from you. As for the
Interesting.
body left behind, that is a mangled ruin, well, that's a problem all on its own.
I checked for wallet stuff.
There is no wallet. You see a heavy pistol, an extra clip, stake, and that's it.
I can't really use it, but I'll take the pistol and You said he crushed the pistol, didn't he?
That is correct, actually. You are correct. Vazmir destroyed that pistol in a fit of
I'll pick it up
rage.
anyways, just to
Yeah.
try to dispose of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a
I'm
mangled
like, I
heavy
do
pistol.
believe this. I do believe this is the time we should disappear.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
suggest I suggest you do something with that corpse. That's on you.
Hey, this is bad for us too. Is there a dumpster nearby?
I hope so. Where's the dumpster?
You're going
Is there a
to
dumpster
dump
in
the
this
body.
alley?
Oh yeah, there's probably a dumpster there. So you're going to dump it into the dumpster then?
Yeah, and cover it with trash.
Okay. That'll at least buy you a little time. Just to keep you everyone on the same page, you are currently right around here. Normally, cars are blocked off. How they got a car in here and where he's planning on going now that he's driving with people probably jumping out of the way from the crazed person driving away, you don't know, but quite frankly, it's not your problem anymore. The Twilight Club is nearby. It's probably the safest place that you can go as it's a kindred-only affair. And you, at least two of you, look like you shouldn't be walking anymore.
I want to try to recover some of this damage.
Okay. That will be a rouse check, and it will
Okay.
remove 1 superficial damage.
Could I attempt 2?
You can. That would be 2 separate rouse checks.
Okay.
And the wounds begin to close. You don't look like you shouldn't be walking anymore. You just look a little roughed up.
Can I try to do that too without my hunger trying to kill me?
That's up to you. It still requires a rouse check per superficial damage. And you certainly look like you've been roughed. That's 1.
Okay.
Would you like to do it
That's
again?
In a second, I want. Come on.
And your hunger will go up to 1. Why is it saying your hunger is at 2? You didn't reduce it to 0, did you?
There you go.
Let me fix your sheet.
I already did. So one.
Do you see that X that's right next to the hunger bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, next time you get to hunger 0, just click that. That'll clear the hunger tracker.
Okay.
So that is 2 superficial wounds taken care of. How many more do you have to go?
One more, but I'm leave one more. I'm just gonna leave that wound on me.
Okay.
Good.
How about you, Gregory? How many superficial wounds are you at right now?
I have only 1.
Only 1? Okay. So, there is concerned citizenry, probably calling the police because someone heard gunfire. Certainly that wasn't the drum snare or whatever the hell they're trying to say. What do you do now? The Twilight Club is nearby, where you could probably lay low, or you could try something else.
Let's go. I mean,
Let's go to the club.
yeah, let's go without being caught.
Okay.
I say we should act like that corpse got hit by a car.
That
Yeah.
wouldn't explain the gunshots, but
And that wouldn't explain the bite marks on him.
well, he's already in a dumpster. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So we are heading words to the Twilight Club. Heading up the side stairs, knocking on the door and going in. It's a small but functional little meeting room. It's kind of a two-faced place. One side is more of a game room with a pool table, bar stools, some wine, some clearly things that are clearly not wine in those glasses. The other side being almost a photocopy of what used to be a gentleman's club from the 1920s. Lounge chairs, cigar smoke filling the air for those that just like the smell and tend to enjoy the taste that they used to be able to taste. There's a few people here, some that you may or may not recognize. And as you come in, a few eyes give you a glance over as your clothes are full of holes. And the torso area, which is kind of easy to see for those that know what they're looking for. One person stands and heads your way. He is a small, lean-looking man with ebony skin, black hair cut close to his scalp, clean-shaven, wearing black pants and a vest. You guys look like you've been through hell.
Tell me about it.
Some ghouls attacked us and might as well have been broad daylight.
Ghouls?
We're very sure they were ghouls. They bled like a mortal, but at least one of them knew potence.
Interesting. And they attacked you right in the middle of everything.
Practically, yeah. I mean, it was a secluded alley, but like not very secluded, if you get my meaning.
That's not comforting to hear. One of my buddies was supposed to meet me here a couple nights ago. I've been waiting for him for coming here every night. I haven't seen or heard from him.
These ghouls knew what they were looking for. One of them tried to attack us with a stake.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Why the hell are ghouls trying to take out Kindred? In fact, it's about this point that many of you remember some of the rumors you've been hearing about, that Kindred, especially refugees that have been coming through for the festivities, have been going missing.
We did indeed. I want to say I recall that from our last session. Of course, I might also get have my wires crossed from the session from the Thursday session.
Well, that's enough that most of you have heard about it, since you're basically residents at this point. Hell, go get yourself something to drink and freshen up. I don't know we got a change of clothes around here for you, but I want to see if you can spruce up a little.
I will
head
attempt
back to the streets.
Yeah. I will do another mending check. Yay.
I guess I could do one more mending, so don't try to kill me, please. Come on, man. I hate my
that's why I
mending.
said that you had the worst luck of the group, because that 50-50 chance is not kind to you.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did. I just got it.
I mean, I know I built my guy to like built him for self-control, but succeeding this many rouse checks consecutively,
Well,
I probably
time will
jinxed it
tell how
already just
things
talking
go.
about it. but,
Probably.
yeah.
So, Vasmir is at hunger 2, but both of your wounds are now sealed. You are as
Okay,
fit as you were the day you died.
Okay, I'm thirsty now.
I'm looking around for a
This,
particularly ugly vampire here.
particularly what?
A particularly ugly vampire.
Yep, that wonderful feeling of finally being full after a week of this hell was so short-lived, Vasmar. You barely had time to enjoy actually being full. So, as Mario will begin looking around, trying to see if he can find a contact of his, and you two mend and try to straighten out your clothes as best you can. It's not too long before the door opens again, and in steps someone that, in a well-kept looking suit, would almost look like a butler from the old days, but more modern. So, as he steps in, most eyes turn to look at him as well. And the way he moves and the way he's looking around, he does not appear to be kindred. However, he heads straight for the three of you. First, Vasmar and Gregory, as they are close by. Your presence has been requested by the prince.
Oh.
The prince? Who's the prince?
Prince Marcel, sir.
Okay. I guess.
We had to do this sooner or later anyway.
And then he will turn and look over at Mario as he comes by and goes, your presence has been requested as well, sir.
I figured as much. Alright, let's do this.
If you would follow me, gentlemen, I will lead you there.
I assume I'm going as well? Or
All three of you
was
have
it
been
just...
requested.
Okay. Alright.
Chat's going to get a little peek behind the scenes real quick as I switch music.
I'm going to go get me a drink because I'm thirsty.
Okay. You go get a drink real quick?
Yeah.
Alright. If anyone else needs to go grab a quick drink or potty? If so, I'll just
Figured
catch the chat real quick while y'all take 5.
Whatever. I'm in the water for a while. I just go walk
I
and grab you a drink.
didn't understand a word you just said.
I said I'm in the wonderful world of wireless. I can do both.
Hey, Lanu, how you doing? Welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade game. I hope that you will enjoy seeing these three attempt to survive. You just missed one of our vampires eating somebody. Oh,
It was
I'm doing
not fun.
wonderful. Oh, you
I mean, it
loved
tastes-
every second of it. Don't lie.
It was tasteful, but it really wasn't worth
You
it.
drained him like a Capri Sun, and then you even crushed his body like it was the bag.
I would not describe it like that. More of a
I would. You
That's
crushed
pretty
his
much what you-
torso. There is
It
not
had
a
lethal
single
body.
bone active in there.
Lethal Body was active during that.
It was.
I was giving him a bear hug, and he looked like he needed a hug.
Oh yeah, you shattered his arms, ribs, spine,
He'll be okay. Just a flesh wound.
and of course his neck, because you bit with enough force that neck is not exactly stable anymore.
Just a flesh wound.
Yeah, there's no way we could have passed that off as a car wreck. That's not a person that got ran over.
Oh, he got pinned against the wall in the car.
And some metal pierced his neck.
Sure, why not?
Totally.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, whatever.
What?
We'll be
No,
dealing with your guilty conscience soon enough, my friend. Soon enough.
I am not guilty for what I did. It was
Go get your
self-defense.
drink so we can continue.
I already got my drink.
Oh, you already did? Anyone else need to step away for a moment?
I'm good.
All right. So,
Self-defense.
self-defense, which is why I only give you 1 stain instead of 2, because let's face it, it was your fault you were in that situation to begin with all the powers you've been playing with.
Yeah.
Now then. As you are gathering, you see that there are plenty of kindred around. There's Roxy, who you met the last time. You even see Sebastian is here as well, who helped identify Vasmir. And they're all watching quite curiously as you are shown out.
And I get to pay a $10 class
And you are taken to a very lovely building in the Garden District.
So my
It's let's see. Oh, best describe. It basically has an old plantation feel. Actually,
Nice.
okay. Yeah, this is not in the Garden District. I apologize. You were escorted out of the French Quarter into a very nice car. You are seated, made sure you were comfortable. Then the butler gets into the driver's side and he begins to drive west. Hello, Thunder. Please stop shaking my walls. I know it's a scary game. I appreciate the atmosphere, but chill it. And you are going to one of the oldest existing plantations in Louisiana, the Destrehan Plantation. It looks basically like it came straight out of the Civil War era. It looks exactly how you would imagine when you say the word plantation. It is a very lovely looking manor. And once they park in front, open the doors for you, guide you in. So, this house is 3.5 stories, probably has a number of rooms. It's a pink stucco mansion with a distinctive French colonial flavor. Again, exactly as you'd imagine, plantation. With a few modifications here and there, such as the Gothic windows flanked by brown wooden storm shutters, which honestly is rather typical for southern Louisiana. 2 sweeping staircases lead up to double French doors that grace the front of the house. 12 Corinthian columns support the second floor balcony, and a large outdoor chandelier hangs over the front doors. Were it not for the fact that you just literally rode here in a car, you would think that you just went back in time. It's straight from the past. The interior of the house is testimony to extravagant luxury. It is clearly a wealthy building and the wealthy owner of it, as it is maintained beautifully. The bottom floor blends antebellum Southern culture and French provisional. Aubusson rugs and French colonial carpets in various patterns cover the floors. There's a Queen Anne sofa decorating several of the parlors, while in other rooms the sofas are a stained cherry wood, upholstered with crushed velvet. Chippendale end tables sit next to Louis XVI armchairs, and crystal chandeliers illuminate every room. It is in one such room that you are seated and asked to wait, and then you are left alone in a room that is probably the wealthiest you have ever seen or been in. The furniture here of Almar makes you practically cry that you cannot make something as beautiful as what you are seeing here.
I can't make that with my own carpentry. What?
So, it is a
Good.
few minutes as you are left to sit and ponder. What do you do in the meantime while you wait?
I'm looking at the design of these chairs.
I'm just sitting down and like, yeah, they don't make furniture like they used to.
Some very nice furniture.
It isn't too much longer before a tall, attractive man with dark brown hair, blue eyes, about 6'2", cutting a rather impressive figure as he steps in, opens the door, shuts the doors behind him. Tailored suit, looking like he just stepped out of a boardroom. He approaches you all and extends his hand. Like, good evening, I am Prince Marcel. I trust you are all comfortable, yes?
We are indeed.
What's
Wonderful.
my age?
Kind of jealous of the art. Love this chairs.
I worked very hard for it. If you apply yourself, I'm sure you can have something similar yourself one day. As a fellow Ventru. You were the Ventru, yes?
That's what I've been told.
So you would be Vasmar.
Yes.
And it's you, I believe you are Mario, yes? Our resident private investigator.
That's correct, my liege.
I'm glad that you've been able to help us out on one or two assignments, and that would leave you, Gregory, yes?
Gregory, yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, I'm sure you're all curious why I called you here tonight. Maybe not that curious. He moves to take a seat in one of the armchairs and leans back, props a leg up on a knee, and rests on the armchair, just head on his fist, and watches you all. Would you be so kind as to tell me what just happened in my city?
We were
Uh,
att- we were
Let him.
attacked by a group of ghouls. Uh, two of them. They and this was in a fairly secluded, but not as secluded I'd like alley. Uh, they jumped into. One of them had a stake. At least one of them had a stake. So tells me they knew they were very deliberately killing kindred here.
Hmm.
They both
Ghouls, you say?
ghouls. We're
I
very
see.
sure they were ghouls. They bled like mortals. They smelled like mortals. But one of them possessed potence.
But the strange thing about it is, my liege, is they ain't from here.
Oh, is that so?
Judging by their license plate and their accent, I'd say they're from New York. I did recall taking down the license plate number.
Quite a long ways to go for hunting vampires, isn't it? Especially if they are ghouls.
I agree.
uh, I don't know what happened. I kind of blacked out.
Uh-huh. Yes, we need to get to you in a moment, young Vasmar. Alright, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. You have been quite the thorn in my side thus far, Vasmar. Turned not a week ago, so I have heard, feeding in other people's territories, leaving quite an interesting trail, intruding upon Lupin territory, putting the treaty at risk, and now we have a masquerade breach we have to deal with. Thank you for that, Vasmar.
Masquerade breach?
You
Treaty? What?
ruined a mortal, drained him dry and crushed him, and then you left him in a dumpster?
Uh,
Were it not for the fact that I have eyes and ears trying to get to the bottom of things, that could have been very messy and very bad. Please clean up after yourself in the future. Or better
I will.
yet, don't leave bodies.
With all due respect, my liege, would you have us carry the body through the streets somewhere? Well, what should we do if we find ourselves in a situation like that?
Something more than dumping him in a dumpster where someone will find him with teeth marks and no blood. I have more than enough issues with the NOSTF without this sort of trouble. In fact, this all seems rather interesting to me. The fact that I have had vampires going missing night after night, and supposedly you are attacked and come out relatively unscathed despite the damaged clothing. I assume there was at least a scuffle. You were not
Gregory
able to
nods.
take a simple mortal alive?
Um,
I believe the term is he got lost in the sauce.
Convenience.
You know, they're trying to get a hold of him.
One might say a little too convenient.
My defense, I was trying to get tag number and identify these cretins.
I shot out one of their tires.
Well, I'm sure that vehicle will be abandoned at the side of some bayou and burnt soon. I will certainly be checking into your stories. However, something's just doesn't sit right with me. A couple of you have been within my city for a little time. Not very long, no, but a new vampire, a fledgling, has been stirring up more trouble than one would assume, and we're still looking for your sire, by the way. I'm looking very forward to having a discussion with him. As I'm starting to think that maybe our lovely fledgling is not as clueless as he would have us believe. I'm thinking that mayhaps our lovely little fledgling, a Ventru, who has done anything but act as a Ventru, is involved.
I seriously don't know what you're talking about.
He'll stand up from his chair then, and his eyes darken, and all of you instinctively withdraw a little bit, pressing further back to your seats. If you're standing, you take a step back, as just the sheer presence of him is intimidating and threatening. The fact that none of you just had to roll for that should let you know just how old he is. You claim ignorance still, fledgling.
Sir, no disrespect, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I am. I don't know what happened. All I know is I'm
What
hungry
you
all the time.
are is in the center of a storm. The last week, every single issue, you've been involved. And indirectly, has the other two. The other two, I will give a little leniency to not realizing what they've been caught up in. You, on the other hand, are at the epicenter.
I could try to do something to repay you back and not do this again, but I don't know what to do, your sire.
So you still claim you have no idea what is going on. Are you with the NOSTF?
The what?
The New Orleans Special Task Force, are you involved with them? Are they breaking
No,
our
sir?
agreement?
No, sir. I don't know who they
Are
are.
you Sabat?
No. What are you talking about?
Do not test my patience, fledgling. Are you Sabat?
No, sir. I'm not whatever you said. Seriously.
Then you had best step in line very soon. Or you will get to see another sunrise sooner than you thought. You claim innocence? Very well, I will give you the chance to prove it. If you are not actually in the epicenter, as you appear to be over the last few nights especially, then you'd better find who is behind things. This is your task. This is how you will repay me for the Masquerade breach. You will find what is kidnapping my people. And you will report back, and you will stop it. Is that clear, Vasmar Vigaroo?
Yes, sire.
At about this time, the door opens again, and the two others step in. One being a 6 foot tall, long, sandy blonde hair hanging past his shoulders, clean shaven, light blue eyes. He prefers to dress in jeans and t-shirts despite the decor around him, so he is even now dressed quite casually. And he's keeping his distance from Marcel, but watching him warily. The other is another young male. His height, not quite as tall as the other two, but he does appear to be emaciated. Like he hasn't eaten well in a while. He's thinner and paler than most other kindred you've actually seen. Thin covering of shoulder-length brown hair. He's dressed more business casual, not quite in a suit. You'll glance over at the two of them. These are my children, Christopher and Anthony.
Where's with the meat?
Anthony, and the emaciated male stepped forward. Go with our friend Vasmir. Make sure he does as he is told. And if he does appear to be a traitor, kill him. Of course, sir. As for you, Mario and Gregory, as you seem to have just adopted this fledgling and taken them in,
Or it's a strong word, my liege. More like I was given his reign.
then you shall continue to do so then. If he is indeed innocent as he proclaims, he's going to need someone to keep him out of trouble. If you two would be so kind.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Good. So, that is your task. Find out who has been kidnapping kindred off the streets. I would suggest, outside of grilling our fledgling here to make absolutely sure, and I do mean grilling literally, by the way, fire gets the blood running quite quickly for us, the NOSTF. Perhaps they know something, if they're not behind it. Though, tread carefully, we do have an agreement of sorts.
I'm under the impression. I think I'd like to try to see if I can get some Nosferatu to run these license plate numbers and information I got. See what kind of hit they can come up with.
Do as you see fit, so long as it gets me answers. Now,
Mind if I do? Ow.
my
Mind if I do ask, what are these masquerade things?
The Masquerade is...
he actually looks at you like you just grew a second head.
It, sure. Oh,
We'll talk about it later in the car.
Is it like some type of court?
no,
Type-
it's a way. It is a way. It is our way of life. You know, mixing with mortals and making sure they don't know what we really are.
Oh.
It's if
How we keep our existence unknown.
when mortals see us doing supernatural stuff, then we have breached the Masquerade. When we leave bodies that could only be explained by, a vampire attack, that's a Masquerade breach.
Ooh.
I suggest you start thinking with your brain and not with your belly, boy.
Secrecy is what allows us to thrive. You breach the secrecy, you gain the ire of the rest of us. You are certainly on thin ice, fledgling. I would suggest you begin acting like a Ventru. My retainer will show you out and drive you back to the city. Good luck and good evening. And the same butler that led you all here will step in and guide you all back out, accompanied by Anthony, who will be going to his own vehicle,
Okay, Thomas.
and he
Okay,
will be
when you
driven
get to
back
pay.
towards the French Quarter and dropped off.
Oh, he paid it today.
It's a little past
He paid it
midnight at
today,
this
didn't he?
point.
He paid something that was fine.
There's still some night to be had, though not very long. What would you like to do first?
Think about my life choices and how to fix the problem.
Well, see,
Somehow?
that's the problem. You don't have life choices anymore because that requires you to be living.
Well, think about my dead choices.
Semantics.
Gotta love them. So, let everyone peer behind the curtain again as I switch back to New Orleans music. Oop, wrong one. There we go.
What did you say the Princess Chowder's name is? The one that's coming with us?
Anthony.
Anthony. I'm gonna add that to my notes.
Yeah.
Nightbot, why have you not given that message once yet? I'm gonna look into that time.
Hey, what's
later. I
yours?
must have done it wrong. So what?
Hey, does Phil get to add that guy as a stalker?
I can barely understand what you're saying.
Does Phil get to add that guy as a stalker?
Who? Anthony?
Yeah.
He's not so much a stalker as he is a, babysitter in this case. Especially when it comes to Basmir.
Is Anthony with us right now?
He will park his car into a parking garage and he will move to join you. He's curious to see where your investigations lead or if you're going to perhaps start the following night.
Well,
He's here to
One of
observe and keep you out of trouble. That's about it.
one of the things I want to say to Vasmir, not around other, especially not around other kindred that I know to be Ventru. He might have said act like a Ventru. To be honest, there's people out there who don't really like how Ventru act. Honestly, I don't really like how Ventru generally act. And you're not like them. You're not like that.
I mean, I don't know how they act technically, so.
Just leave it at that, boy.
I'll just say that they're power hungry.
I'm not that power hungry. I get hungry. I just gotta wait it out.
I'm saying this like it's a good thing.
Okay.
That's just me though.
Oh, it did post about the attention being diverted to the players. Cool. Awesome. Oh, sorry guys, I meant to mute myself on that one. Ha! I guess it's just not showing up on my phone. Weird. Okay, so it's not too long after that little discussion of, hey, don't let them get to you. We like how you're acting so far, somewhat.
Like I say, the prince was very scary.
Yeah.
No wonder you fear the guy.
Yeah. That's generally good. That's, I guess, generally how you're supposed to feel around superiors. I don't like it, but that's how it is.
And you can always try telling them off and see what happens.
No, I suggest not.
I try not to. He seems scary enough after threatening him to kill me. No.
And you ain't completely stupid after all, boy.
I'm not that dumb. I just don't know better.
Boy, that's the same thing as being dumb in these parts.
Is do Mario and Gregory, do we have a general idea of what the Sabbat is?
Let's see. Mario is 12th generation and has been dead for about 4 years, so he might know bits and pieces. As for you, you've been dead how long? Let's see, 13th generation.
Yes, I've been around. I've only had about 14 years of immortality.
Still a neonate then.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So do I not? Do I? So is that a no for me?
Give me an intelligence and occult roll. Let's see how much you guys would know.
Okay.
Intelligence and occult.
Mm-hmm.
One moment. Yeah, get to my computer. Intelligence and occult. And what's the DC?
We'll just go with a simple 3.
I left minus a 2, but I only rolled. Well, I didn't roll good.
Well, what an interesting thing to happen to Gregory. So much for all that good luck you had a moment ago.
Yeah. I mean, is this seriously about to happen from a freaking knowledge check?
It is.
Trust me, I got mine from hunger. My hunger.
Would you like to leave it up
lucky.
to random chance, or should I pick one for you?
Go ahead, pick one for me. I hadn't really decided what this guy's animal would be, so I guess this is going to decide it.
Okay, so Mario, you know bits and pieces. You don't know a whole deal of things about the Sabbat. You just know that there's the Camarilla, which you are a part of, the Anarch sub-faction that's a part of the Camarilla, and then there's this other faction well outside and battling the Camarilla, the Sabbat. Generally, you don't know much more about them than the fact that you probably don't want to be running into any of them, as they are apparently super violent and super scary. Most times you try to get any more information, people just kind of like shush you like it's bad luck to talk about them. To the point that Gregory, you will now have the compulsion of paranoia. Thinking about this scary boogeyman to the kindred has got you checking over your shoulder.
Alright.
In fact, anyone or anything could be Sabbat. You don't know much about them, but you know that they are bad, or at least so what everyone tells you. You are going to want to try to disengage from this perceived threat of the Sabbat around every corner. You need to get somewhere safe and soon.
Right. So is this a compulsion?
This is the compulsion.
Okay.
You don't have to act on it, but anytime you do anything that is not getting to a safe spot to hunker down, you will lose 2 dice.
Okay. And that's not a clan thing. That's just a.
That's just a compulsion. I didn't go with the clan compulsion.
Okay. I was thinking my clan compulsion wouldn't really fit for this sort of situation anyway.
I thought so too. I figured paranoia would fit better.
Yes, I think so too.
So Anthony will step up to you all and go, "So, what is the first task? Will you begin now, tonight, or will you gather yourselves and begin tomorrow night?"
How long is it till daytime? Or
He'll pull up his sleeve and look at his wristwatch, which is a very nice watch, by the way. Been true, gotta love him. I'd say you have 3.5, maybe less, hours before dawn.
Yeah, we'll just wait till tomorrow. Not enough time to get started.
Yeah.
Might I suggest we meet at the Twilight Club once more, once the sun sets?
Yeah.
Let's start early. Light permitting, of course.
Very well. I will see you all on the following eve. Good day.
Good day.
Oh, you didn't even say goodnight, did you?
No, not technically. I'm so used to day, now I get used to night.
So, you have 3.5 hours. What would you like to do with it?
I am honestly just gonna watch some TV and try to relax.
So, returning to your
I'm
haven?
just.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna return to my haven,
I have to go.
and I'm gonna
too.
put on some local news, just in hopes of not seeing some stuff that's sus. But I certainly don't want to. Yeah, I certainly don't want to. Just stick my head in the sand and pretend nothing's happening. I want to see if anything that happened today made it to the local news.
Okay. What about you, Gregory and Vasmar?
I'm gonna go with.
Oh, that was Gregor.
So, all of you going with Gregory?
No,
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and I'm going to try to contact one of my Nosferatu contacts, get them to run those license plate number, so you can find out who they belong to and all of that.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna go with Gregory because, well, his safe haven's where I stay right now until I get my project moved in.
Gregory, are you sure he's not Sabat?
I'm
Fred
sure.
seemed kind of concerned about that. There might be something.
I'm
to
just-
it.
He's just clueless. He don't know what he doing.
He
So
could be
you
the
say.
boogeyman.
I think his stupidity is legit, and I don't think he's competent enough to be that kind of operator.
Well, that was mean.
Well, what is it, Vasmar? Are you stupid or are you Sabat? Which one?
I'm stupid apparently because
Okay.
I don't know what those are.
As for you, Mario, give me a. Let's go with charisma and contacts. So that's going to be 4 dice for you, with a difficulty of 3.
You said charisma and contact?
Yep.
Where's contact?
That's one of your advantages.
Ah,
So you'll probably have to do a custom roll to roll 4 dice.
okay. So I got 2 in contact. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so 2 contacts, 2 in charisma, so roll. Contact.
Oh, I
What's the
imagine.
So what?
What's the
Don't worry about
difficulty?
it.
Difficulty is 3. Would you like to spend a willpower to reroll those 2 dice?
I sure would. How'd I do that?
You just mark one of your willpower dots with superficial damage and roll 2 dice again.
Oh, not 2D19.
Okay. Alright, so that will be 3 successes. You'll get a hold of one of your Nosferatu contacts, probably part of the spy network in the city. Quite the spy network it is, considering how fast they found you and what had happened. And they tell you that they'll get back to you once they know something.
Appreciate it.
So, Gregory and Basmar are winding down, hunkering down. Gregory, you still kind of glancing at the windows that might be boarded up, glancing towards the door, make sure there's no one walking up. It takes a little bit of time, but eventually you start to relax. Maybe one or two cautious glances to Basmar to make sure there's not like a spot tattoo anywhere on him or something, whatever that looks like.
I imagine my dog Mason would have read that I'm a little antsy and keeps occasionally sniffing Vasmar.
Probably so.
Sure, I'll work his house to be a day.
So, there is no mention of what had happened tonight just yet on the news. Probably covered up, probably nothing to report on just yet, as one would gather that the prince had the body removed somehow.
That and shots heard doesn't exactly make for a good story.
Exactly, especially because it could have been anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just particularly rambunctious music and a bucket being banged on for all anyone knows. Which I've seen some people bang some buckets out beautifully in New Orleans. They are so talented doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But soon, as you are all in your respective havens, and you feel your energy waning as the sun begins to rise, and you return to the dead. The day goes, who cares? It's not your concern. Concerns of what happens out there right now is the concerns of the living. You have other issues to worry about. Issues that we will get to as soon as I take a small break. I'm going to grab a smoke, get some water to relax my throat a little bit, because I've done a lot of talking today. And we will resume in about 5 to 10 minutes, probably 5. So, go ahead and go get yourselves a potty break, get something to drink or snack on, and we will return soon.
All right.
Swimming, no gators even look my way. On my back I float there, hear the crickets.
Actually a tractor. Zero-turn mower for little children. Ow.
Yeah, so the zero-turn motor used to run over children.
No, it's like a zero-turn mower for like little kids, but it's like fake blades. I'm like, wow.
I like my idea better.
No, I like my idea better. I mean, you could run over the zero-turn and race them, but that's on you.
No, I don't. I mean, run over them and chop them up, though.
No, I'd rather not chop up the kids. The kids are okay. I mean, you could make a slushy with them if you're a vampire.
Sure. Put
So
him in a wood
technically,
chipper.
so technically, it wouldn't be murder if the child wasn't born. That'd be weird. It's just a late abortion.
Suspended my name with draining.
All I can say is I gotta figure out my character. He is dumber than a bag of rocks, and he has to learn.
Yep, because D&D
Thank-
get barbarian.
Thing is, he doesn't want to hurt women, but he has to bite the women.
Quite a conundrum.
I figure out how. But I'm thinking prostitution would be more of an option for me since I'd be the prostitute. You know what? Never mind.
I ain't had time to start getting that to eat here yet. And I wish Deborah went to work, brought home some pizza.
Well, I know, right? We got sandwiches. I don't feel like making a sandwich.
I don't even have that right now. I'm hoping Deborah comes back and cook before I go to bed, though. That's the only good thing about having a second wife. Ugh. One wife can't provide, the other will. Oh. And I love them so dearly for it. Granted, Deborah's real husband, Scott's pretty cool too, so. We're all one big happy family. Oh, I feel like shit. I'm trying to hold on. That's mud, not water.
I have returned, and I have no idea what you three were discussing, but thank you for entertaining my chat.
Yeah. Totally talk about lawnmowers.
I'm not hungry. You know.
Speaking of hunger and things that need to be addressed, Vasmar, you have stains.
I have stains, and I have to figure out how to get rid of them.
I'm going to need a remorse check for you as the night draws to a close.
A remorse check. It's a remorse test. Please work.
He don't know what remorse.
Huh?
He don't know what remorse means.
Oh, good. You were able to successfully come to peace with what you did. It was in self-defense, after all, right? So
It
tell me,
totally
Vasmar,
wasn't something.
what do you say to yourself that you are able to forgive what you have done? How do you come to terms with it?
I will not do it again unless self-defense.
This is best to show me first.
Okay, so you have successfully wiped your stains clear, which they should have already done so. Let me double check your sheets. I have too many sheets open. Oh my god, here we go. Okay, yes, it looks like the stains have been wiped. You are no longer having to worry about your humanity going down yet again. You are remaining at humanity 7. Can't see the rolls. Oh yeah, I should probably go back to game. Shouldn't I? My apologies. There we go. So, the following night, as you all begin to awaken from the humidity of the day, despite it being still basically winter, it's the South, we know how that goes. For those of you who have spent willpower, as soon as I find a sheet, oh my god, I closed the sheet out, didn't I? God damn it. You may recover your superficial willpower damage by either your resolve or your composure, whichever is higher.
Resolve or composure?
Yeah, if you have, like for you, Vasmar, you have 2 resolve and you have 3 composure, so you would recover 3 willpower. So you will remove what is superficial damage you have up to 3. And everyone does this. Now then, as you are beginning to awaken, I need all 3 of you to give me a rouse check as the blood begins to stir and you begin to animate.
Please give me a good roll. Yes!
I finally failed one. What do you know?
I finally failed one. What do you know?
Okay. At long last, Mario begins to get a little hungrier.
A little peckish.
Is Nerfalot not here yet?
Thank you.
Oh, he said add him whenever
Oh,
you came back. Yeah, I'm sorry.
let me go ahead and poke him then.
Yeah, he had to answer a phone call or something.
I have my Discord muted, so I had no idea that he had even looked at me. Okay. Now then. Let me go ahead and drop the Discord again in chat while we're waiting on him to come back. By all means, feel free to come join us over there, hang out, tell us some stories, read some stories, see what I'm up to.
Animated. Creature in it. Player's graveyard comes to play. Well, that's cool.
I think this is the first rouse check that Vasmar's had from waking up that he didn't get hungrier.
Like every time, it's like, hey, I'm waking up. I'm hungry.
Like I said, you just
Should
have
I leave?
bad luck.
No, it's like waking up. Big guy right there, hungry. Can I get my coffee first? No.
Coffee.
Coffee first? No. Ow.
You did have a big meal, yes.
I had a big meal, but upsetted the court of vampire stuff. I upsetted the Masquerade, and I upset some weird treaty against the werewolves and the vampires. For some reason.
Speaking of which, it is now the 3rd night of your project. Things are still progressing. You still got weeks to go on that one, though, my friend.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Meanwhile, boy, it's gonna suck. I do have to do Breath of Life when I get up, so I don't have to look dead.
Don't worry, Lenu, you can always just watch the VOD if you want to see what they were up to. I need to add him again.
CPS comes as expected.
Ooh, an awakened soul has joined. Wait a minute. Lanu, for some reason I thought you had already joined my Discord. Welcome to the Necropolis.
Down with OPP, yeah, you know, man.
Do. Gonna suck the blood of some innocence.
Remember, Phil, you're 10 times more
Innocence.
likely to get bitten by a New Yorker than you are a shark.
Okay. Yeah, let me message him directly.
He said he was back.
Did he?
Well, that's what the message said. Unless he went AFK
That
again,
was me
huh?
saying that I'm back. I messaged him saying I'm back.
Ah, okay, I got you. My bad. That was my lack of reading comprehension.
So direct message to him and hopefully get his attention.
This be an important call.
Must be. Oh, how are you doing tonight, chat? Hopefully you are enjoying the game so far. Seeing the troubles I
Also,
get into.
I found out a way to get my own blood without hurting females
How's that?
by becoming a prostitute.
Wait, what?
I mean,
I
sure.
figured it out. I figured it out in so many ways. Like, it's not hurting them if it's literally active.
I mean, that's up to you if that's how you want to do it.
I don't know how to think about that one.
I mean, technically, I have to look for a brunette. So technically, brunettes are not that hard to spot around.
More of a siren than a singing queen, but okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot scene queens do some different things. Hold on. I figure out what a scene queen does. I forgot what they do.
Yeah, that was the reason why I said you
Right,
could
I'm
wait
back.
on your predator step. Welcome back. I need a rouse check from you as you awaken. You
Rouse
missed
check you will get.
Basmar managing to come to peace with what he has done.
He had a good meal. Totally.
Gregory still has a firm grasp on his beast.
I know a thing or two about keeping a dog on a leash. I'll still take a blood bag out of my cooler and drink from that.
Okay. What was your
Out of
hunger
my.
at? It was still at 1,
Well,
wasn't it?
it was at 1. This is sure you can only skip so many meals, but like
What the?
yeah.
Okay, that loaded up.
Yeah.
Why is this
Well,
not loading up? There we go. Well, 20 wanted to lag for a second.
yep. Oh, I'd spent a willpower earlier. Does that reset or no?
You recover willpower equal to your resolve or your composure, whichever's higher.
Okay. Well, I was only missing the 1, and I've got a 4 in composure.
There you go. So, my music stopped. Did it go through the entire playlist already? It did. There we go. So, you have all stirred awake. For once, Mario is the one that grew hungry. So he's feeling a little snackish. Well, probably more than a bit snackish. As you all are always just at the edge of hungry. I do believe you had all agreed to meet up at the Twilight Club.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Going from the greater New Orleans area and heading back towards the French Quarter. I probably should have shown this map off earlier. See, this is where Asmar's shop was. Well, still currently is. It's in the process of being moved. It's a decent location near an airport. Problem is this dividing line right here that says Lupine Territory. That goes straight through the Lake Pontchartrain. Pontchartrain.
Pontchartrain.
Pontchartrain, thank you.
Mhm.
That is-
There's a
Oh,
song
it's-
about Lake Pontchartrain, implying that there's some kind of monster living there. I should show you that song.
Please do. And for our purposes, most likely is. So, heading back to the French Quarter to head to the Twilight Club. As usual, the streets are packed. There are people everywhere. Do you head straight to the Twilight Club, or are you going to make a detour?
I'm going to head straight there.
Me too.
I'll also go straight there. I got nothing I should be doing.
Okay. So, stepping onto the Twilight Club, going up the stairs, stepping in. Same decor as last night. They haven't decided to change it this time around. There's not as many people here, as it's still early in the night, so people don't quite need a break from all the kindred just yet. But Anthony himself is there, and he nods and approaches. So, have you rested well, I trust?
Hey, actually good this time. I'm not hungry. A little bit, but not that much.
I'm doing all right.
I'm glad to hear that. Would you like to discuss what to do now, or would you like to go somewhere else first?
Say discuss. Well, first find out what we have to do. First find some more clues about why these kindred are disappearing.
Well, it's a good chance it has something to do with.
You just cut out something. What was that?
Because a guest walked in. Hang on.
It wouldn't be one of our digital paper night games without a little interruption on occasion. At least not technical difficulties this time.
Yeah, tell me
Emo
about
Rat
it.
had that one earlier for us already, so that still counts, I guess.
Yep. I'm just glad my hunger didn't go as much low as it thought it did.
It is a delicate balance of keeping your hunger at a decent level without screwing you.
Yeah, it screws me every time. I think it's
You
out
just
to
ride the
hunt.
beast too hard, man.
Well, the beast rides me too hard. There's a difference.
It's not
The
the one
controls
that's making you use your powers.
Oh, my bad. I'm hungry. I gotta feed.
Getting shown up by a gangrel. Okay. Now I think. Now, I would wager that there's a good chance, or I think there's a good chance that whoever these ghouls were they've got something to do with these kindred that are disappearing. They had a stake. They knew what they were going up against. They were you don't carry a stake if you're not going for a vampire.
Not to mention they targeted the most novice of the group.
When he was alone. And well, I don't know where I was going with that.
Oh god, I think I might know where it's coming from.
think your sire might have something to do with it?
Not my sire, but a lady I drank from one day.
Oh,
Anthony's going to raise an eyebrow at you and wait for you to expand upon this.
Long story. Well, kind of got hungry. I didn't want to be too harsh about it and got careless. Well, I didn't drink her dry. Well, I wiped her memory and I told her to come by my shop when I got moved down. But I didn't tell her that I was moving down. I told her my last name. And now I think she told somebody and I didn't think much about it.
how long ago did that happen?
It was the day before we got attacked. I'm not sure if she's in that club again. I don't remember the club no more, but I'm not sure she's not in that club again. I can't be there without her seeing me or something, because I know she's the last thing that saw my face. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I'm just thinking. So you did wipe her memory.
Yeah,
How would
and
she?
then I remember. Then I told her my name. Then I told her my last name and didn't think about I wiped her memory. I told her my name after that. So, kind of got me off. Screwed up. Now, you can hate me for it. I understand.
Well, it's better to hear about it this way than than figuring out that they knew some other way.
Can't be my ex-wife. I never talked to her in a while.
So, just to understand, you're insinuating that this kind that you fed from might have put these ghouls on your trail?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm not technically sure, but there's
mean-
some suspicion about it.
Hey, information could come from anywhere. Of course, there might be nothing at all. I mean, the last name is kind of hard to find someone by. A last name by itself, anyway.
Interesting. Oh. You said you don't remember what club she was in? There's 100 clubs within the French Quarter alone, so prowling through all of them in hopes of just randomly bumping into her would not be ideal.
Yeah.
There is, of course, as my sire suggested, the prince, the NOSTF. You could go pop down to the police station, try to get into their office. Unless you
I
have
could do.
another lead you could go looking for that would be better. I wouldn't recommend looking for this young lady.
I mean, I talk to my best friend all the time. Well, supposed to, but he's a day person, so he's human. I can't really mess with him.
That's interesting. What's his name? Might need to make sure that he's not in danger as well.
His name's Charles.
Charles. What was that last name you didn't give?
I never got his last name. I just call him Charles.
I see. Well,
And but it might. As again, my ex-wife might be there too. Her name's Charlotte Pinkerton.
Anthony will just kind of raise an eyebrow at you, then look over at Mario and
You know,
Gregory. Goes, well, if nothing else, he's at least giving some evidence he's not Sabat.
Yeah.
He's just stupid.
Yeah.
I have a capacity.
You just gave me the name of two people close to you that I could kill if I needed to get to you.
Yeah, well, just don't, please.
And not just me. I'm not the only kindred here that is not affiliated with you.
I mean, I have heard that you should always, you know, you should always expect for there to be a Nosferatu in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you barely.
Well, I'm dumb, but you know.
Oh. Okay. Over there, folk, Kyle.
Welcome back.
I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. I can hear y'all, but I don't know if it usually be, you know. I'm sorry, these drugs got me messed up. Loopy as hell right now.
You ready to call it, man?
I think I want to make it where, old Mario's gonna, you know, head back to his office to work on some other cases until he can get some information from that Nosferatu.
I mean, we can call it tonight if you need to rest, man.
Yeah, I kind of, you know, I'm barely keeping my eyes open, if you want me to be honest with you.
That's fine.
Alright.
You get some rest and you feel
I'll try
better
to keep
soon.
it short.
It's fine.
Oh, God.
We'll just continue this next week. Your health comes first, man.
Yeah.
See you later.
Alright, so we will continue this game next week. Same time, same place. I will have it scheduled. As for my viewers, I will be running another Vampire the Masquerade game on Thursday. Sir Nurslot is also a player in that one, so you'll see him again. His fun accents, he's better at them than I am.
When I remember to do them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my exact problem too, but don't feel bad. So, I do believe we're going to go raid a lovely lady who decided to raid, who followed me earlier. Sarah... where's she at? Sarah Sinister. So yes, we will go raid Sarah Sinister, who was kind enough to follow me earlier. You all have yourselves a wonderful night, and I will talk to you all again on Thursday. Starting the raid now. So again, feel free to join my Discord. We'll let you know what my schedule is, and I will see you all again soon. Good night.
Okay, there it is. Let's do this. I'm down!